Hey everybody, my name is Brian Markowski, and today I'm going to be talking about the impact of cannabis on adolescent brains. Marijuana use is becoming more and more popular in the United States. Several states have even legalized marijuana, including Colorado and California. The health effects of marijuana use, primarily in adolescents, is still relatively unknown. This article investigates some of the common theories regarding marijuana in the brain, including the increased likelihood of psychiatric disorders and marijuana's gateway drug properties. Over 60% of first-time cannabis users in the United States are under the age of 18. This statistic emphasizes the importance of learning more about how marijuana affects the adolescent brain. The psychoactive effects of THC primarily occur through its interaction with the endocannabinoid system in the brain. The endocannabinoid system is composed of ligands and G-coupled protein receptors that allow for intracellular communication. Two well-known endocannabinoid ligands include 2-AG and anandamide that interact with the CB1R or CNR1 G-coupled protein receptors. CNR1 is an important marker for cannabis research in adolescents because its gene expression in the endocannabinoid system is at its peak during the adolescent period. The distinct changes in anandamide, 2-AG, and CNR1 expression during the adolescent period of life can potentially lead to understanding when humans are particularly sensitive to cannabis use. The authors of this article collected research from a 25-year-old study in New Zealand relating to the relevance of marijuana as a gateway drug. One study found that a quarter of individuals who progressed to illicit drug use had previously used marijuana. Twin studies, which help control for genetic variations, also showed a tendency to show future drug dependency. They also included animal studies that suggested that adolescent THC exposure led to enhanced cocaine self-exposure in female rats. However, the authors did acknowledge that correlation between marijuana use and illicit drug use could stem from other factors such as financial opportunity. The relationship between developmental cannabis use and schizophrenia was also a topic of interest for these researchers. For example, one longitudinal Swedish study found that participants who reported prior cannabis use were significantly more likely to develop schizophrenia compared to non-cannabis users. The authors used research with similar results in animals. I found this particular research interesting because they measured the prevalence of schizophrenic-like phenotypes, since it is difficult to determine schizophrenia in animals. One schizophrenic-like phenotype, impaired sensory motor gating, was determined to be more present in rodents that were exposed to cannabis as adolescents. Overall, the effects of adolescent cannabis use remains fairly correlational. However, the authors of this article showed how the use of animal studies and the expression of different genes could potentially lead to more substantial knowledge about this topic. The popularity of cannabis use has made it crucial for us as a scientific community to research this area further.